The year
1972.
1972. My beloved Colin.
The Collins family.
Who the hell is this?
I'm a vampire, madam.
Yeah. I'm just watching a trailer for Dark Shadows, and the only reason why I'm doing a video right now is because welcome to my family. This is where I grew up. It's such a mirror same of what I've been through in many different ways. You want to get an insight into me, you want to know who in the F I am, and this might go back lifetime, but it's, ooh, holy.
They have not aged a day.
Yeah. Anyhow, the reason why I'm bringing this up and the reason why I'm talking about it, let's have a ball. The reason why I'm talking about it right now is because I'm going to look into my crystal ball. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about what's going to happen into the United States. I talked about these 6 different regions. And as I peer into the crystal ball and into the future, this is what I see, and this is what's going to happen. Johnny Depp did a really good job on this. Yeah, I know he's MK Ultra and he's mind controlled and all this different stuff. And most regrettable.
They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work.
They tried stoning me. It did not work. Okay, let me get done rambling here. I'm getting a little nostalgic as I'm talking. Anyhow, okay, 6 different regions. I talked about that. Getting back to bases, getting back to farms, getting back to agriculture, getting back to cities meshed in with agriculture. There's going to be a lot of breakup zones in cities, a lot of buildings demolished, and a lot of farms coming back, and it's going to be a mixed world. It's going to be a mixed cities are not going to be so bunched together as they are today. And they're going to be broken apart. You'll have a building, let's say, high-rise or a 6-story, 7-story building. And then you might have a farm next to it. And then you might have like a tailor right next to that. And you might have a retail shop. And then you might have like a candle maker. And you might have, you know, I mean, I'm going way back and talking about blacksmiths and stuff. But the reason why I'm talking about blacksmiths is that people are going to start riding horses a lot in the United States. And you're going to have trails, you're going to have big trails that will mimic some of the road systems, okay, and they're going to be used like they used to be used years and years ago. In fact, you might even have a trail. I'm in Southern California. You might even have a trail that goes from Southern California to northern SoCal, and east and west, like a big thoroughfare. If you want to take your horse out for days and days on end, and there might be hotels on the side of these horse trails, and they might be the size of highways, but along these trails you're going to find all kinds of eclectic artwork, all kinds of eclectic people, and people just living their lives. It's going to go very back retro, and the quality of food in the United States is going to be huge, and there's going to be a lot of herbs that are grown. There's going to be a lot of things that you can't really get in other parts of the world, because for some reason the United States has a vibrational frequency that is just very unique. It's been that way for 10,000 years, and it's getting back to be rejuvenated, and it's going to be an artist colony. The United States is going to be an artist colony. And that doesn't mean that it's not going to be productive. But like I said before, that corporate entity is going to go down. It's going to be much more individualistic. The regions are going to stand up. And within those 6 different regions, there's going to be multiple communities. And it's going to be like tribal Indian land, hyped up, amped up, run 70 million megawatts through it. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be super diversified. And Many, many, many great ideas are going to come out of the United States, and it's going to be heavily flown over by extraterrestrials meeting people. Extraterrestrials love the United States. I don't know, I can't really see it right now, but for some reason there's gravitational anomalies that happen in the United States, and there's an eccentricness because of the genetic mix in the United States that's very conducive right now, and it's going to explode on a whole different level. And it's going to be almost 1920s, but yet there's going to be a lot of super technologies that will allow for the grassroots systems to work very cleanly and very efficiently. And it's going to be an artist colony. That's what it's going to be. So wherever your mind can take you, whatever you might have, go into a store on one of the side horse trails, there might be tie-dyed t-shirts from some chick that's such an artist that you can't find it in any other part of that region, and that's the girl you go to. And then you might have a guy that's working on computers or maglev or hydrogen power right next to her in some little tiny cubicle, a little tiny shop, just working on his own in his garage. You get him getting together with 2 or 3 other guys, and they just brainstorm and stuff. Like if you let Cliff high and you got a couple of the guys like him that might be a little bit different in personality, and you just let them go, you cut them loose. They didn't have any debt, they didn't have any mortgage, they didn't have any responsibilities other than basically, you know, getting some food and, you know, taking care of what they're trying to do and think of and make. You get those guys together, oh, look out, look out, look out, because you're going to find stuff that's going to happen on such, I don't know what else to say other than a magical level, because it's going to work on a vibrational frequency that has never been on this planet. It's never been on this planet. And naysayers, foreigners to the area are going to look at it like, oh man, this is magic, and it's not really magic per se. It's just people vibing in something, being happy, being simple, and allowing their minds to just expand and go and see the universe by seeing themselves first. There's going to be great books that are going to be written, there's going to be great ideas, and there's going to be so much diversity in the people that it's like the United States is going to be a tossed salad. This vegetable frickin' tossed salad with whatever you want to put into it. High quality herbs, high quality water, I don't know why I'm saying that, high quality beverages, high quality drinks, infused with all kinds of these different things. Yeah, and that's what I see. And there's a lot of people that are going to start talking to animals in the United States, telepathically talking to animals. And wow, that's going to happen. And you guys might be some of the people that are doing it, but it's going to happen. Okay, whoa, yeah, 6:54 p.m., 5/24/2017. That's what I see. Thanks, guys.